a lot of negativity that happened in the townhome, and maybe we just like felt that and it started to weigh on us. If you feel weird or uncomfortable in your space, then you need to do something about it. And whether that's like preparing your space or clearing your space or changing your space, like making yourself feel better in your environment is so important and so vital, because you don't want your environment to influence how you feel, but it does, and take control of that by changing what you don't like. And I think that that's the most common theme that I would want to bring to this conversation. Like, be aware of your space and take control of your space.
It should be clear that your environment is internal and external, and our external environment, which is the world, the people in it, the content we consume, the places we go, our living space, our workspace, our school space, like all these things influence our internal environment. And if we're just starting to become conscious or aware of our internal environment, the way we think, act, and feel, it's going to be hard to not let our external environment affect our internal, like our state of being, our personality, who we are, how we show up, and how we predict our tomorrow. And we were in a good space mentally where we were aware of these things, and we made it work for a while. And then it got to a point where this opportunity arose for us to make the change, but also we were mentally and physically ready to make the change. It all just kind of worked out. But it's just important to be aware of that. We have an internal and external environment, and they both influence one another, sometimes more one way than the other. But at the end of the day, if you're conscious of that, you're self-aware, which self-awareness is different to everyone, which Josh, Jackie, and I all talked about our perspectives on it, which kind of similar perspectives, but different in their own ways. And it's just really important to be aware of yourself. And that's a huge kick I'm on right now. I'm actually opening up this presentation I'm giving at the end of the month about the subconscious mind and our personality, our internal, external environments. And so just something we've been talking about, and just how we feel different, and that leads to doing different things. That's, and I guess a simple example of that is like, rather than waking up feeling in a similar state as you did the day before, then not being as motivated, which is just an emotion, to do something, I find I'm super motivated to do things that I naturally already was doing and wanted to do. Just
more motivated now. I think also it's important to be aware of who you allow in your external environment and in your space.
100%.
It's something that we're cautious of. Like, people don't just come and stay with us in our house and things like that if we don't want them to. We don't just allow people to come over and hang out if they don't have a good vibe or a good energy, or if they're a negative person. Like, it's just not... It's something that we're very careful of our space, because it does leave a weird trace. And who knows, there was a lot of negativity that happened in the townhome, and maybe we just like felt that and it started to weigh on us. Like, it's where we did a lot of like mourning and grieving for your brother. Josh had a little bit more of a tumultuous relationship with his former roommate. So that might have like carried over and gotten a little heavy, but either way, I just felt like...
And then previous people there before.
Yeah, I just felt like the air was heavy in there, and it just wasn't ideal.
And this place legit got remodeled before we came in. So it was like everything was washed away that could have been in here, plus, what we did. And we got our good friend, my Aussie brother, Todd Mine, staying with us, and his friend Brandon Schmidt, and positive vibes, great people. We'll actually be talking with both of them. So after this episode, you'll probably hear from the both of them shortly after, if not right after. Yeah. But just examples of good people we want in our environment. And actually, Todd and I were just talking about, our past relationships with different friends, similar friends, different friends, and just, as you grow and your mindset changes and you become aware of your internal, external environment and what triggers you have that put you out of alignment with how you want to show up and the life that you want to create, it's interesting to see friends and family, or strangers or coworkers, who you change up and allow into that space or not.
Right.